This week you're going to draw or paint someone that you love. You can do this with any materials that you want. How do you draw a person? So the first thing that you need, I like to start with the eyes. Eyes are kind of shaped like fish. You could do them really, really simple, or you can make them a little more interesting shaped. Everybody has different shaped eyes. So you need to think about the eyes of the person that you're drawing. So the eyebrows, there's usually like a line right about here that comes down, and this is the side of the nose. You've got your eyebrows here, and remember, eyebrows are made up of little hairs, so to do eyebrows you can do just the little hairs and the shape of the eyebrows that the person has. Maybe they have big bushy eyebrows, so maybe they have like, some people have eyebrow hairs that go like this, and then they kind of go here and down. That's a kind of common shape that you see. So it just depends. So whatever, you know, they should be probably about the same for whatever person you're drawing. So you have eyelids. Don't forget your eyelids. They help us to see the shape of the eye. This could be closer to or further away from the eye shape. We'll just make a circle here. We're keeping this really simple. So there's a circle inside of there, and these lines on top and bottom cut the circle off, so we only see part of it. The nose, the end of the nose, to keep it simple, I like to bring this line down, and then you could even just do that, but usually people have nostrils that you can see, so you could draw them in there if you wanted to. And then the end of the nose you'll see there. Right, so this nostril. Depends on the person. Some people, their noses tilt down and you don't really see their nostrils when you're just looking at them. But some people, you do. So I like to just, maybe just do the side. And then the lips. To do real simple lips, you can just do this little thing in the middle. It's like a V. And then this shape could be curved more downward or more upward. Again, it depends on the person. So when you look at a person, you want to see what's the actual shape of their lips. Under here, we have a little bit of our lips that's kind of more rounded and fleshy, and then it just kind of comes over to meet this and this. And you can add on a bottom lip if you want. I don't like to connect the ends because it makes it look like a sticker that was just put on the face. And then you can add lines to help your lips. See, they curve with the shape of your lips to help people know that they're shaped a certain way. You can just add those lines up. They kind of come up this way. A little bit of shading in there can help. You can add shine marks if you want to get fancy, but we're just going really basic right now. So once you've got that, what about inside the eyes? We have a pupil. The pupil's the black part. Don't make it too small. Don't make it too big. Did you know that the pupil changes sizes depending on how much light you're in? So this is actually a little hole. It's covered with something, but it's a little hole in your eyes, and it lets light in. So when you're in a dark place, then you need more light, so it opens up wider. So if our person was in a dark place, we would draw this bigger. If you're in a really bright place, it opens up less, so it becomes really small because it doesn't want to let too much light into your eyes because it's really bright. So if you're out in bright sunlight, it gets smaller. We have lines that come out of our eyes like the rays of a sun. Okay, so they they go off the edge. Be careful because it's really easy, and I just did it because I'm in a hurry. But these ones should be going sideways, see? You don't want them all the way, and you want them to look natural, so you want to flick them. But they go out from it. And then there's some coming from the sides that match up with those. And be careful that you don't get weird looking ones under the eyelids there, because you just have the ends of them. So you do that, and it helps to give yourself some guides, like to get them going in the right direction so that they don't look too weird. And this really, honestly, if you want to do a really good eye drawing, you want to take a long time doing this part, and that'll help make the eye look really realistic. Right now we're just going pretty fast. Okay. So I've got that, and then people have spots of all different colors in here too. Eyelashes, we need those. Helps already to just stick in this. A lot of people have eyelashes that go down. You might not see them sticking up. You might see the ends of them sticking up like that. Some of them. And then eyelashes here. And we didn't draw these eyes super realistic. We're still missing a lot of parts that you would put if you were doing a super realistic eye. So if you're getting more advanced, you want to really think, like, there are some things we're leaving out, like the water line, which is the inside of the bottom of your eyelid there, that you would see before you have your bottom lashes. All right, I'll make these go up just a little bit more to kind of match the other side. Alrighty, and then the shape of the face. A face isn't just a big circle or even a big oval, so we have cheekbones that are usually about even with our eyes. You'll see them go out a little. And then our cheeks usually go in here a little bit because it's fitting around the shape of our skull. This is just really generalized. And then your chin at some point is going to start to go toward the center more. You might have a flat chin, you might have a pointy chin, you might have a chin with a cleft in it. You can have like a little line here if you want to show the roundness of the chin. And you know, if you change this line, however you change this line is really going to change how your person looks. So I'm going to erase right now and show you. If my person has a much more square face, that's really going to change how they look. So where you do that line, you know, you need to look at the person, or think about the person that you're drawing. Do they have a super pointy chin? Do they have a thin face? Do they have a thick face? Do they have, and cheekbones are going to vary. Like, some people have really high cheekbones and really prominent cheekbones, and some people don't. Some people don't have much there. Usually the forehead area is going to kind of bend in a little bit by now. And then you've got hair. So give a little space for your forehead, and then you can put some hair on your person. And the hair, and I don't have room on this page, but the hair can go right up a ways. A lot of times kids will draw their people. Here's my little person. Okay? And they put hair like this. Like there's one noodle draped across the top of this person's head. It's just one noodle. So you don't want that. You want to build the hair up. Like, it can go like all the way up to here, even though you think that's not how it is. Well, you're seeing part of the back of that person's head is what you're seeing. So don't be afraid to let your hair have some thickness there, and it's going to look a lot more real. Don't forget to give your person a neck. Okay, so hair. You can fit ears in here if you want to show the ears. So my hair would be all up here on this person. Okay, so there's a basic person face, kind of with some ideas. Try not to do And it's on the back of this page. Okay, try not to do this. We don't want circle eyes because we're not drawing cartoons right now. Okay, we're trying to draw realistic people. So no circle eyes. Those look like they belong on cartoons, not on real people. Real people do have eyeballs, yes, that are shaped like this, but what we draw on the other pages, the shape of their eyelids, the skin that goes over that, again, it's like a fish. You see, like it's a fish had a tail right here. And so this part gets erased because it's behind the skin. You see how that works? That's why people don't have circle eyes. They're like that. The circles fit inside of the skin part. Okay, so this one, not this one. Do people have noses like this? Not usually. So try and give us a little bit more detail of the nose. Okay, that's more of a cartoon nose. And I don't want to see U-shaped smiling mouths. Okay, so when you're trying to draw a real person, does anybody really have a letter stuck to their face? Nope, they don't look like that. If they're smiling, they're still going to have lips or maybe teeth showing. So if they're smiling, their lips might get stretched out and they're thinner, but they still have lips. See? Okay. I don't know if you can see that on the, okay. So there you go. You might see the tongue in there. Because there, they got their mouth open. Alrighty. So what else not to do? That's pretty much the what not to do. Oh, no Mr. Circle Head. This is what I say in class. Does anybody look like they have a big circle on their head? I hope not. We're not walking around with beach balls up there, okay? This is like a beach ball head. That's not a person. Okay? See my beach ball? So no circle heads, no circle eyes, no U-shaped mouths. Try to draw like what the person actually looks like and think about the shape of that person. If you really look at them and try to draw the lines as you see them, you can probably make them look really a lot like them. So in the past, I've had even first graders, even kindergartners who have drawn their classmates from looking at them, and they look, you could tell who was who by looking at the drawings without knowing. So I know you guys can do it if you try your hardest. Alrighty guys, have fun with it. So that shows you how to draw a basic person. But for this lesson, I don't want you to draw just any person. I want you to draw someone who's very special to you, someone that you love. So for my picture, what I chose to do was to draw my dad. I found a picture of him that I had of when he was laughing, and I thought he looks really happy there, and it made me feel happy to see him like that. So I wanted to put that into my drawing. So I started out by doing a sketch of him that unfortunately my camera wasn't recording, so you won't see that part, but you'll see as I kind of take it further on into turning it into a painting. So do you have to do yours just like mine? No, you don't have to do yours like mine at all, but what you want to do is choose someone that you love and then go ahead and draw them, and feel free to change up the background, change up all the things around them, and make them in a way that makes you happy. So yours might be really different from mine, but hopefully you'll get across the fact that the person that you're drawing is someone who's very, very special to you. Alrighty guys, here's my process of my actual art for this assignment.